Everybody, it's me, Andrew, and this will be your weekly Oracle card reading for December 8th through the 15th. I know this is posted a little bit late, but I didn't get a chance to do it until now, so this should be up later tonight, which is Sunday, so you can look at it on Monday and start your week out with it. I want to talk about this kind of time of transformation and change that we're all in. There's a time of spiritual transformation, kind of a spiritual awakening, if you will. Where people are kind of navigating away from the path that only this is right or this is wrong, and they're starting to open up more to the spiritual side of things rather than just the religious side of things, and realize that we all go back to love, we all go back to God. We all have a part of the divine in us. There's no sin. There's no negative energy, that we can't, get rid of by positive thinking, positive manifestations. So this time of spiritual transformation has just been insane to see everybody and to just speak to people about this different kind of time that we're going through right now, which is awesome. And it's really good for people like us, who really want to see the world, to be a better place. We want to make it a better place. And, through spiritual practices such as reading tarot cards or oracle cards or Reiki or healing or, mediumship or anything like that, it's becoming more acceptable for people to seek help along those avenues. So because we're in this time of transformation, I'm going to use the deck that I used last night for the little short video that I made. The Oracle of the Shapeshifters by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So I love this deck. It's such a wonderful deck for times of transformation and change, which is what the back of the box says, and I couldn't agree with it more. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm shuffling these cards, I'm going to ask that, the message that we get will be one that we can all resonate with, and one that, we all need to hear. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, come on, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure they go back in there the right way. Alright, so for Monday and Tuesday, we have the Snake Princess card. And this talks about the serpentine path to power, or serpentine rather. This card is one of probably the most powerful cards in this deck for me, because I used to be terrified, like literally petrified of snakes. This card to me speaks so much about your inner power and your ability to weave through the situations of life and be able to get to your desired goal. Also, this card really speaks to me, and I always associate this card with overcoming fears. Because I drew this card and I used to be weary of anything with a snake on it. Couldn't take it. I literally could not look at it. And with this card, I just look at it and I think it's beautiful. And so this card really to me is about conquering fears and realizing the personal power that you have. So the beginning of the week is going to start out very powerful, very full of just like a lot of energy for you to be able to will it wherever you want in your life. So the card for the middle of the week is Alice in a Sea of Tears. And this card, to me, says that, because one of the words is feeling abandoned. This card is going to say that, a lot of times with our spiritual work and our spiritual practices, people don't often agree with the type of things that we do or say or think or believe. This card is saying that in the middle of the week, you're going to encounter some opposition to your path. You're going to encounter some feelings of loneliness and isolation. But to let the power that you receive Monday and Tuesday, to will that energy into that part of you where you're okay being by yourself, where you're okay being alone, and realizing that you are all you need. You're one of the most powerful people though you are the most powerful person you know. You know, no one's more powerful than you in your life. So this card, while it may sound sad, is actually one of hope, letting you know that, you know, no matter what you choose, you know, whether it's, you know, whatever spiritual path you're on, or anything, you know, whenever you feel isolated, your personal power can help you feel like you're not alone, because you're not. You have God, the angels, you know, Mother Mary, you have everybody around you. And all you have to do is just ask for help, ask to feel their presence, and you will. And they don't mind doing that at all. So, this card always reminds me of The Little Mermaid and Finding Nemo. But for the weekend, we have The Mermaid of Immersion. And it talks about complete commitment. So this is one of those cards that, because mermaids always kind of represent the unconscious, the kind of thoughts deep down, where only mermaids can go. So at the end of the week, we're going to be asked to make a commitment to the thoughts and the actions of our lives, of the choices that we make. You know, we have to look at it. We have to take a step back and realize what we want to commit to, and also what we want to let go of. They're kind of showing me like a rope with knots in it, and like scissors, like kind of cutting the rope, kind of in between the knots. So it may feel like I've never seen that before. So what I'm getting from it is, you know, we have this span of our life. We have this span. So each knot in this rope represents a part of ourselves that we either like or dislike. You know, something that, you know, we can grow with, or something that we can let go of. And the scissors to me represent, you know, they cut the rope. You know, it's like it's done. You know, these things are no longer connected. But we have to make a commitment to keep them separate. Because I see it now. Because we can always tie that rope back together with fear and doubt and self-worry, because what they were showing me is there are knots on this end and knots on this end. The knots on this end were the things that we really want to keep, and the knots on this end were the things that we don't really like about ourselves, like, you know, any negative thoughts that we have. And then right here was where you cut it. We can always tie that knot back together, and we can always keep those things tied to us that we don't want tied to us. You have to make a decision to literally cut that rope and let it go. I've never seen anything like that vision before, so that was really cool. That was a really great analogy. So that they gave. So said they're really wanting to let you know how powerful you are in this situation. So what I would do is, because I saw 6 knots, I saw 3 on each side. So for the 3 things you want to keep, write them down. Draw a line, and the 3 things that you want to get rid of, write them down. Write them down. And ask your angels to help you let go of the things you want to keep, or let go of the things you don't want. Sorry. And to be able to utilize more the things that you want to keep. So it's a week of personal power, letting your power kind of carry you through a difficult middle of the week. And then at the end, realizing how powerful you are, because you did get through the middle of the week by yourself, and you are powerful and loved, and now you have to make that decision to cut the rope, to let it go. So I'm really excited for this week. I have a feeling it's going to be a really good week, like it always is. And it feels like I'm making one of these videos like every day, because the week is flying by so fast. Before we know it, I'll be doing January's and then the year reading after that. But I really hope that you guys took a lot from this video, and I'm really excited about some of the things that I have coming up. So keep checking my Facebook page, and keep up to date with the things that I'm going to do, or things that I'm going to start soon. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you know someone that might need a little bit of encouragement, feel free to share this video. One thing I do ask, that when you watch this video, if you could like it, and like leave a comment if you want, but at least like it. That way I kind of just know about how many people watch it. It tells me the views, but I would like to know a little bit more, so I can kind of target people a little bit more. And if there's something you want me to talk about in a video, whether it's card related, or you have a question for me, or anything like that, just let me know and leave a comment below, and I can make a video about things that you would like for me to talk about. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next week. And until then, have a great week. Angel blessings.